Hello again, my dear friends. Today it's sixth lesson of our free Russian language basic course. And today we'll learn possessive pronouns. Now you know personal pronouns of Russian language. Я, I, me, я. Ты, you. Он, она, оно, мы, вы. It's you when you say something to a group of people, yeah, and вы, single, or when you say something to one person who is older than you, or person who you don't know, or if it's your teacher, for example, you say вы. It's official way to say you, and we write вы official with capital letter. And они. So it's personal pronouns, and now we'll learn possessive pronouns. Whose in Russian have three variants of translation, and it depends on gender of Russian nouns. You know three genders of Russian nouns: masculine, feminine, and neutral. So if noun is masculine, we ask чей. Whose? Чей. Чей дом? Дом is masculine, so we ask чей. If noun is feminine, we ask чья. Чья? Чья книга? Чья книга? Книга is feminine, so we ask чья. And if noun is neutral, we ask чье. Чье? Чье молоко? Молоко is neutral, so we use чье. Whose in Russian will be чей, чья, чье. Depends on gender of noun. And possessive pronouns depend on gender of nouns too. So, we'll see now. Possessive pronoun my. It's me, yeah, I. And when we say who's this thing, we say my, yeah. In Russian, it will have several variants, depends on gender. If noun is masculine, we use pronoun мой. Мой. For example, мой сын. Сын is masculine, so we use мой. Мой сын. If it's feminine, we use моя. Моя. For example, моя тетрадь. Моя тетрадь. Тетрадь is feminine, so моя. If it's neutral noun, we use моё. Моё. For example, имя. Моё имя. Моё имя. Имя is neutral, so we use моё. And it's easy to remember. You can remember three questions. Чей, чья, чье. Чей, masculine, ends with ё. Чья, feminine, ends with я. Чье, neutral, ends with ё. And possessive pronouns. Чей, мой, чья, моя, чье, мое. Same situation with possessive pronoun your. Masculine. Твой, твой. For example, твой брат, твой брат. Feminine. Твоя, твоя. For example, твоя сестра, твоя сестра. And neutral. Твое, твое. For example, твое пальто, твое пальто. Then possessive pronouns his or its. Он, he, оно, it. His, its will be его, его. Be attentive, we write его, but we pronunciate его, его. And его we can say with different genders. Masculine – его папа, feminine – его мама, neutral – его вино. She and her. She – она, her – ее. Ее – same situation as его. We can use ее with all genders. For example, masculine – ее папа, feminine – ее мама, neutral – ее вино. Our in masculine variant – наш, наш. For example, наш учитель, наш учитель. Feminine – наша зима, наша зима. And neutral – наше море, наше море. Your when it's group of people or when it's official way to say you. Masculine variant – ваш, ваш. For example, ваш кофе, ваш кофе. Feminine – ваша, ваша, ваша любовь, ваша любовь. And neutral – ваше, ваше. For example, ваше шоу, ваше шоу. And they, они, their, их. Их is good word. It will be the same in all genders. Masculine – их бизнес. Feminine – их семья. Neutral – их окно. So, good possessive pronouns are his, its, его, her, ее, their, их. They will be the same in all genders. Remember it. Now you know all possessive pronouns in Russian language, single possessive pronouns. And you can train them. Please go to my website, take materials, read one more time this lesson and do your homework. You will train and you will remember all pronouns. Don't worry. See you in next lesson. Bye.